to Cox Forest Business LA. I'm Frances Lewis. Successful businesses have an impact on our community. Today, we'll visit a few companies that are thriving all throughout Louisiana. In our capital city, ITI Technical College has helped hundreds of people change their lives for the better. Our friends at Peak Performance Physical Therapy have a new program called RX Exercise, and we will show you all about it. Then we travel to the North Shore to talk with the team at Brian Harris Dealerships of Slidell. But first, let's head to Acadiana and pay a visit to Mellow Joy, the original Cajun coffee.
Mellow Joy was founded by the Begnaud family in Lafayette in 1936. Two brothers decided to go out on their own, and they felt like they had their own recipe of what customers really wanted. They wanted to roast high-quality beans in a certain way to give it a certain flavor, and so they formed Mellow Joy Coffee Company in 1936. And it was the #1 coffee in Acadiana from 1936 through 1976. It was the known brand, all of that generation, or two generations there. I mean, they firmly believe in Mellow Joy, and that was what they drank forever. In 1976, though, a competitor came in, bought the company out, and actually closed the brand down. They bought their competition. In 2000, a grandson of the original founders was able to resurrect the brand, brought his grandfather's recipes back, and we reformed Mellow Joy Coffee in 2000. Sometime around 2005, the Elmore family became investors in the company, and since 2005 they've actually acquired the ownership of the company. Mr. Elmore is a big philanthropist in Acadiana. One of the things that attracted me to come to work for them was the fact that he is so passionate about the high quality beans and how the beans are roasted, and we want that consistent taste every single time that we put a bag on the shelf. We've gone through a little bit of evolution. We had cafes for a while. We no longer have the cafes, but we've made some tremendous strides in our retail coffee, our on-premise. Most recently, we have gotten into some of the casinos, and that kind of brings us up to this point in time. All of our coffee here at Mellow Joy is Brazilian coffee. It's 100% Arabica beans that we get from Brazil, and we only buy the top 1% of the coffee beans produced. You could classify us as a gourmet coffee because we only buy the top 1%, but we don't charge gourmet prices. We're on the grocery store shelf along with any other regular coffee that's out there. The logo that we use on there says Original Cajun Coffee, because it actually is. Yes, there are other coffee companies here in Louisiana, but this is the only one that was founded in Acadiana. To me, it gives you a wonderful Cajun heritage kind of flavor. Our dark roast is really our best seller, especially south of I-10 in Cajun country. We actually grind our dark roast a little differently than we grind the other blends. We leave the grounds larger than we do in the other blends. And what that does is when the water hits that dark roast coffee, because it's a bigger grind, it has more surface area. And when it has more surface area, it gives it a completely different flavor than a medium roast or an in-between roast. And it really bursts with flavor. Further north you get, they like a little bit lighter roasted coffee, not something as thick as we like to say down here in South Louisiana. We have 4 flavors, or 4 blends of coffee, I should say, that are sold in the grocery stores. We have our medium roast, our between roast, and our dark roast, and we talked about the dark with the heavier grind. And of course we have a decaf that is sold. And then on the website only, you will find a very special blend that we do, which is our Southern Pecan. It's the only flavored coffee that we do, but a lot of people really, really like that, but it is only available on our website. Probably the biggest challenge we run across is just name recognition. You've got obviously national brands of coffee out there that have been around for a very, very long time, and it's hard to get into some of those markets with a little small coffee called Mellow Joy. But one of the things that really helps us is our bag is bright yellow and black, which stands out on the shelf. And right now in the United States, mainly due to quite a few TV shows that are out there, there's a popularity going on in the Cajun culture. So a lot of people are fascinated with anything that we produce. And when they read our history, which is on our bag and on our website, that we've been around since 1936. Took a brief hiatus, but same basic recipe, and that it's born and bred right here in Acadiana. They tend to migrate towards it, and they love to try it. And so usually once they try it, we've got a good shot at keeping them for a long time. For more information on our coffee and any of the other products we sell, you can always go to www.mellowjoy.com, or you can call us at 186-MELLOWJOY.
Joy Coffee Company has been bringing together family and friends since 1936. When we come back, we'll go to ITI Technical College, providing valuable education and experience to students, giving them a competitive edge in today's marketplace. Welcome back to Business LA. Today, we're visiting flourishing businesses located around our state. Now, we head to the capital city to see ITI Technical College. ITI helps supply industries and businesses throughout Louisiana with professionally trained, knowledgeable, sought-after graduates. Let's take a look.
Earl Joe Martin started the school years ago, and he was just an everyday guy. He knew that the industry needed skilled technicians even back 40 years ago.
He was given the opportunity to bring his family to Jamaica. Kaiser Aluminum was opening a plant there, so he was brought there to help start the plant and then train the Jamaicans how to run the plant. When he came back to Baton Rouge, that desire to train was still in him. And so he left Kaiser and started, back then was called International Technical Institute, or as we know today, ITI.
Our approach is to look at the students and the business as clients for us. We try to supply business with a really good product, which is the students that have been trained and properly taught all these occupational crafts, where they can go into industry and be functional really early on in the job and be productive. The employees here at the school, all of the instructional staff, are typically retirees that have worked in industry for years, some of them 30 years, some of them 20.
So they can give the students a real life situation that they'll be in when they leave here. And so I find that that's a great contributor to what ITI does here for the community.
The students see here, they come to school 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, for 4-hour classes, and each class for 4 hours is a particular subject. And they can have a morning class, which is 8 o'clock in the morning till noon, or they can come to the evening classes, which is 5:30 in the afternoon till 9:30. Either one, they can come in and be a full-time student and still work their jobs. The course offerings are the same morning and evening, so we can even accommodate shift workers that have to swap back and forth from morning to evening. In almost every case, we can do that.
When I first came into ITI, I was very skeptical. I wasn't sure if this was going to work out for me, considering that I worked full-time and I lived out on my own. I knew that it was going to be hard. But as soon as I came into ITI and I started speaking to an advisor, they start motivating you, they start giving you information. They have the option of evening classes or daytime classes. They're willing to work with your schedule when it comes to that. My job was daytime, so I was able to come in on the evenings. And it wasn't easy all the time, but I made it through, and it was really, really worth it.
It's very exciting to take someone, especially from the small communities here in Louisiana, where poverty is a big thing. They come here, they go to school, they learn a trade and get a great opportunity. We've actually had some of them go to work in Alaska, come back, buy a home, a vehicle. Their friends see that and they're like, oh my God, what have you done? And he says, I took a skill at ITI and look at me now.
The opportunities that are available, especially in the Gulf Coast region, at this time are tremendous. We have industry growth that's never been seen before, and in the next few years the need for the trained technical person is going to skyrocket.
call one of our representatives here at the school. They'll be glad to meet with you. What we can do is find out what you qualify for financially, have you sit in those classrooms, talk to instructors, find out what program is best for you. Because in the long run, that's what we know, is that ITI is not successful unless you're successful.
There are a number of different ways to get in contact with ITI and admissions representatives here. You can do it online at iticollege.edu. Also, you can call us at 225-752-4233. You can come by. We're on Airline Highway at 13944, Baton Rouge, Louisiana 70817. So you can reach us in a number of different avenues, by phone, by email, or in person.
For me, it's more fulfilling now, considering that I like what I'm doing. I'm helping, especially right now that I'm working with children and a pediatric cardiologist. I get to assist in these lives that need so much help, you know? And it's just more fulfilling. In the beginning of my day, I wake up with a smile. At the end of my day, I go home feeling proud and feeling happy that I was able to make a difference, basically. Not only in my life and with my family, but in other people's lives.
What makes this business so exciting to me is you're able to change lives. I tell my staff every day that we need to be grateful for being in a business to where we can affect people's lives so positively every day.
ITI Technical College is dedicated to helping each student develop to the utmost of their potential, and they will work classes around your schedule. The team at Peak Performance Physical Therapy has developed a program with local physicians. It's called RX Exercise, and we will take a look when we come back. Welcome back to Business LA. We're going inside Louisiana companies that are successful at serving you, the customer. One outstanding company in particular, Peak Performance Physical Therapy, dedicates itself to improving your health by combining performance training with the best that physical therapy and sports rehab has to offer. Let's take a look.
My background is for the last 35 years has been in fitness and wellness, and my mission has been to help people enjoy a better quality of life through lifestyle change. Our exercise is an individualized fitness program. RX is actually prescription, RX, our exercise. We do a very comprehensive functional assessment. That functional assessment, what I'm looking for, what the exercise specialist is looking for, is to see about your balance, to see about muscle weaknesses, to see, for example, your body mass index, body composition. It's not just about how much you weigh, but what kind of body weight you're carrying. We also look at your blood work. I'm a great believer of fitness from inside out. We also have what we call medical wellness. Medical wellness is a program that actually can help with lifestyle change, can help improve your health. All our staff have at least a 4-year degree in exercise or health sciences. They know how to work with physical therapists, they know how to work with nutritionists, and they know how to work with doctors. Most people, for example, are intimidated in a health club environment because they feel that they do not fit. So how do we attract them? First and foremost, we provide an environment that's very comfortable for them. They see people just like themselves. Obesity is a national epidemic. And because of obesity, which basically means that we're at least 20 to 30 pounds over our acceptable weight, when you're carrying too much body weight, you live a stressful lifestyle, and you're eating a poor diet, that all adds up, and that adds up to obesity.
I'd started through the recommendation of my family physician. Weight was just getting entirely out of hand, and the general physical condition was tired all the time, the usual when you're carrying extremely too much weight. I'm in better shape now than I was 30 years ago. I'm 54. Goal, the weight, one part of it, I will be at the end of this year, I will be as light as I was when I got married, and my 30th anniversary is this June. Since I've started the program, I've lost 162 pounds. Now, I carried it different. People carry weight different, and I always knew I was overweight, but I've lost that much. It helps me emotionally, mentally. You're just in a better frame of mind. When I first started this program, I was on a cholesterol medication, 2 different types of blood pressure medication. One was in the evening, one was in the morning. The last year I'd gotten down to where the blood pressure medication starting late last year was cut in half, and now I'm only on a cholesterol medication now. The exercises have they've increased the performance of my body with the weight loss. That's why I like coming to this program. It's a constant support, and that's what you'll get at our exercise.
I got involved with our exercise through recommendation of my physician. I was having some health issues. I was out digging in the garden one day, and I started getting out of breath and real tired and having a little bit of chest pain. So I went to my cardiologist and found out I had 85% blockage, and ended up getting 3 stents. So along with that I had pre-diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all the stuff that you get when you get a little older and you're not taking care of yourself properly. Through the program, I guess I've been here a little bit over a year, maybe a year and a half. I've lost over 40 pounds. I'm no longer pre-diabetic. I've gotten off some of the medications as far as the high blood pressure. I'll be 55 in a month or so. And yeah, I feel a whole lot better, just a lot less aches and pains. I'm probably feeling as good as I have since 30 years old. In my younger life, I was a little more athletic and feeling a lot better. But you get lazy and you don't exercise and you just get out of shape, and next thing you know, you're in a doctor's office about to have a heart attack. Fortunately, I didn't have a heart attack, and I don't think I'm going to now. Well, if you're overweight, you're feeling any of, you've got the heart issues like I did, or maybe you've got high blood pressure, high cholesterol, I think our exercise is an excellent place to come because of the attention you get and the medical testing. They monitor you and give you the individual attention to where you need to go to reach your goals. And I feel like I've done that, and I feel like I'm gonna get even better.
If you want more information, we've got our website, phone the number on the screen, and you're going to get all the information that you need to get you started.
As exercise and rehabilitation specialists, peak performance therapists have significant experience in dealing with rehab tools, exercise equipment, and state-of-the-art treatments for pain. When we come back, we'll take a ride to the North Shore of Lake Pontchartrain to visit the folks at Brian Harris Slidell. Stay right there. Welcome back to Business LA. Our state is known for good food, original music, and remarkable people. Some of the nicest folks you will ever meet are the people at Brian Harris and Slidell. They pride themselves on matching your family needs to the perfect vehicle. Let's drop in for a visit.
We have a wide selection of vehicles here. We have a well-trained staff that can tell you all about the features and benefits on the vehicle. We have all the vehicles posted online with photos. You can call us up directly, and you can come visit us at any time from 9 to 8 or 9 to 7 on Saturdays.
What's nice about us, we have BrianHarrisAutoplex.com that you can go on, you can search for your vehicle, you can build your vehicle, you can pick out your specific vehicle, and then you can get the pricing all in one stop. You can email us, we can set up the vehicle to be clean and ready for you when you get here. We can have everything pre-approved before you ever walk into the dealership. Your time is important to us, so we understand you don't want to spend 3 or 4 hours in the dealership. We try to make the process as simple as possible. Come in and pick a vehicle up. And we're located right here in Slidell, so if you want to drive out from New Orleans, LaPlace, Covington, Mandeville, we're not very far away, right on the interstate, exit 263 in Slidell. We're going to take you through a process of asking you questions. We're not going to be a dealership that's going to just come in here and hammer you to purchase a vehicle. We're going to make sure that we pick the vehicle out that's going to be best for you and your family. We try to narrow down between car, truck, or SUV and see what features are most important to you. If it's safety features, if it's space, if it's gas mileage. Try to answer all your questions. Some dealerships try to avoid your questions. We try to answer as much as we can to make you feel comfortable with your purchase. It should be a relaxed and easy decision to make when buying a car. Buying a car should be fun. because happy customers come back and purchase again and again and again, and we're going to be here for the long term, and we want them to be here for the long term.
What I do is after the guys meet and greet customers and choose a car and they get the paperwork ready and they agree upon numbers, I'll actually take care of the final paperwork, handling of money, making sure all the documents are correct. What we're here to do is to ease the selling and buying process. So we're going to actually take them through a step-by-step delivery of the paperwork and make sure they have a clear understanding of everything they're signing.
We do have a lot of lenders that can help improve your credit, get you established. We have some special programs on the new cars and on the used cars to help people get the lowest interest rate possible. And people with good credit, we have 15 lenders that compete for your business, so you get the lowest interest rates out there.
We have probably like 14 different banks that we deal with. And so we can make the process work quick and simple here. We can get everything done in a timely manner and get you in and out with the lowest rate possible.
After the customer purchases a vehicle, we introduce them to our service department and let them meet the service writers so they're comfortable meeting people when they come in. And then when the customer comes in for service, we do everything in our power to make sure that they're treated with respect and as fast as possible. We want to service them, get them in and out of here. We understand that we're not happy when a car breaks, and neither are they, so we don't want to have them take up as much time as possible. So.
I have approximately 25 people between parts, body shop, service department, service consultants, 10 technicians, 3 in the body shop. We do a lot of intense online training, computer-based training, and a lot of hands-on training with General Motors and with Mazda. And it's ongoing every year. New models, there's new training. Our technicians go to New Orleans downtown for training. They go to the GM training facility in New Orleans. They go to the Mazda training facility in Louisville, Texas. I mean, there's a lot of training that they do, and it's ongoing, it's constant. Our prices are as reasonable as any place. If you compared our prices here to the independent shops, a major tire manufacturer, independent shops, stuff like that, they're very competitive. And once again, if you're bringing the car in for your regular maintenance, we're going to catch something, hopefully, that may arise that may still be under warranty during the manufacturer's warranty period. So we want to get those issues taken care of while the car is still under warranty. Well, that's what they're trained to do their inspections on the car and see if there's anything that needs attention. That's very important.
The whole management team here and the sales staff, we all believe the same thing. It's not about how much money you make per car, it's about how many cars you can sell to that one person. I mean, profit isn't the only thing we're here for. With a lot of dealerships, that's all they're here for, and we're not. We're here to sell them the next car, their kids' cars. That's what we're here to do. We're right off the interstate on the service road in Slidell, so if you're looking from New Orleans, Mandeville, Covington, LaPlace, we're easy to get to. Just come right out. You can see us from the interstate. We're open Monday through Saturday. Sales is open from 9 to 8 every day, and service is open from 7 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Our website is brianharrisautoplex.com.
In my job at Cox Business, I meet exciting people who are moving our state forward. We're glad to share their stories here on Business LA. I'm Frances Lewis, and we'll see you next time here on Cox 4, Louisiana's local television.